I've wanted an RGB light tube for quite some time now, but they've always been so expensive. They're usually around £400 or £500. When I saw this one on Amazon for just £205, I had to give it a go. So in today's video, I'm going to show you some of the features that it's got, tell you the things I like about it, tell you the things I don't like about it, and finally, would I recommend you buy it? So let me tell you some more about it. There's a button on this end, and there's also the charging port on this end. It takes about 4 or 5 seconds to turn it on. Once it does, it's extremely bright. So I'm just going to turn the power down. Okay, so that's at 50% power. On the same side as the power button, you get your charging port. Yes, it's got an internal battery and it lasts for up to an hour and a half when it's on full brightness. I charged this when I first got it, when I first received it, and I've not had to charge it since. Like lots of these new RGB lights, you get a ton of effects built in, like cop car, candle, I like that, fireworks, paparazzi, and your classic rainbow effect. These are just a few effects. There are more than I've mentioned. We also have a color temperature range from 2800K to 9990K. Not forgetting the fact that you can change this manually to be pretty much any color under the sun. Very cool. One of the things I think is really interesting is that it can actually be controlled via DMX. So if you've got a lighting desk or a DMX controller, you can get a ton of these, hook them all up, and you could use them in a stage environment or a music video, or pretty much any way you want. So let me talk you through the device. On the left-hand side, you've got the power button and the charging port, and on the right-hand side, you've got 2 dials. These dials do different things depending on which part of the menu system you're in. One usually allows you to scroll through different options within the menu, and the other one will control the brightness. These dials are both buttons as well, so they allow you to select your option within the menus. So who's this light for? If you're a filmmaker and you want to add some dramatic lighting to your scene, this light's for you. If you're a YouTuber and you want to add some ambient colored light to your background, this light's for you. If you're a photographer and you want to do some long exposure light painting, or even if you just fancy yourself as a bit of a Jedi, this light's for you. I think there's quite a lot of possibilities when using this light. I'm really happy I've picked one up. And I know what you're going to ask me. 2 questions. Is it going to break? Well, earlier I chucked it across the room by accident. Oh, I just chucked that right across the room and it really hurt. And it didn't break, so I'd say it passed in that respect. And secondly, can I run it off the mains? Well, yes, you can. So let's talk about some of the things I don't like about this light. It's not a very long list, but it's worth mentioning. There's no tripod thread on it. I wish on one of the ends, yeah, there isn't. On one of the ends that there was a tripod thread. That would be really useful. You do get cables with it where you can attach it to different things, you can rig it in different ways, but I just want a tripod thread, so I could just mount it on a tripod, pointing straight up. It would be really handy. Secondly, I wish I could charge it over USB. It does have USB on one side, but that's only for the DMX controller, not for charging it. When I unboxed the light, it didn't come with a British power lead. Not the end of the world for me, I've got loads of them, but it might be a bit annoying for you, so just to warn you of that. Finally, and this might be user error, I might be doing something wrong, but when I've got the light on and I set it to a certain brightness, then turn it off, then turn it on again, it reverts back to 100%. I wish it would just stay where I left it. Not the end of the world, but they're the things that just annoy me a little bit. Let me know in the comment section below, will you be aiming to pick one of these lights up? Do you like the look of it, or do you use something else? Let me know, I'd be really interested. Like the video if you liked the video, and I am going to be making a lot more content now. I'm in this new organized, streamlined space where I can literally sit down and record a video. So subscribe so you never miss another episode if this is the kind of video that you like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again really soon.